But all the focus in Italy has been on the Champions League semi-final. Fly Inter, obviously with that 2-0 lead against Milan, their bitter city rivals, and now they have the home, asterisk with that, home advantage in the second leg going into this game. Somebody else was in Milan for this game, and wouldn't you just know it, because our producers have been bombarded with pictures such as this. Who? Don Hutchison. Don Hutchison was there. He sent so many pictures. These are a few of them. Don, tell us all about it. What did you get up to other than the game?
Okay, I was in my element. I was living my best life. I flew to Milan on the 9th, which was my birthday. Me and my girlfriend went to Nobu. I mean, Stevie would have had the heart attack when the price came in at the bill at the end of the evening in Nobu in Milan, but it was worth it. Then I was pitch side.
Chain restaurant.
Well, how did you go to a nice Italian? When in Rome?
Then I was pitch side, chatting to Peter Schmeichel, Clarence Seedorf, Nesta, all asking me about my Luton Town days. I mean, it was incredible. They were asking me about Coventry City and Luton Town, and San Miletto had a little word. I was in my element. I mean, honestly, one of the best atmospheres. It was a privilege to be there. The noise and the atmosphere was ridiculous.
Did they ask you if you got a Nobu by where you live? Back in London.
Stevie, honestly, if you ever want to go to a game and you're wondering, where do I go? London derbies, Townwear derbies, you know, Merseyside derbies, this is the one. It blew me away. The whole thing blew me away. It was like, you know, in the Premier League, we're spoilt. We've got these lovely stadiums where you sit in your seat and you've got loads of room and you've got popcorn and you've got a million stewards everywhere, keeping everyone in their place. San Siro was different. You were jam-packed. You were touch-tight to everyone in front of you, on the side. No stewards. When there was people acting up, they got self-policed by the fans in the stadium. There was flares. There was sort of bombs going on. It was just, it was amazing. It blew me away. To be pitch-side standing there, it was just incredible. It was just such a pleasure.
He needs to get out more.
He's got the little flag over his shoulder. What do you reckon, Don? Do you reckon he's ever left the country other than when he went to Iron on a Leds holiday?
Who?
You. I'm just asking Jules.
Okay, I was Bonjour, I was Andy Amo, I was on fire.
Jules, an absolute culture vulture in Don Hutchison here.
Yes. It reminds me, you know, when you're a kid and you go to your first school trip with your class and you take the tube and you have the teachers and a few there. It was like done like that, done in Italy. It looks like he's never flew before, never left London before. I mean, I agree with Stevie, though. It's a disgrace that you didn't go to an Italian restaurant when you were in Rome and in Milan and instead went to Nobu, where we've got Nobu in London like half an hour from where you live. I mean, come on.
I did. I went to the beautiful indoor mall, had some pasta, had some wine. It was amazing.
Come on then, give us a bit of your Italian, and we just heard a bit there, Don.
Well, I was bonjour, andiamo, due, arrivederci.
Bonjour.
Oh my God.
Bonjour. Where did you go? Glasgow?
He took a few. Listen, you said he took a few pictures. We've already heard him name dropping there. There was a picture as well that came up of Eto'o and Shevchenko, busy mates. Well, there we go. Did they even know you were taking this picture? Did they come by and talk to you and ask you about your Luton Town days?
No, to be fair, that was just me taking a picture because there was just legends everywhere. It was honestly, there was everywhere you looked. And Djokovic was there, and Pirlo was there, and I was chatting to Peter Schmeichel because I've worked with him a fair few times. But to be fair to people like Nesta, who came over, and Seedorf, who obviously haven't got a clue who I am, who were very courteous and shook my hand, just said hello, and then sort of chatted to Peter and moved on. But it was I just loved it. Okay, I love Italian football, and actually it was quite weird because it was 20 years to the year that I went to San Siro as a fan for the exact same fixture. I went with Daniel Dicchio and his family are Milan fans, and we went to the Champions League semi-final. AC Milan versus Inter in 2003, and then fast forward 20 years, I'm back for the same fixture.
Well, do you know what? Should we Italianise his name? Like Donato?
Donato Hutchison.
What do you reckon, Jules?
That's a great idea. Hutchinsini. Donato Hutchinsini.
Donato Hutchinsini. Oh, fair play, Don. We know you love Italian football.
What a player.
We're really glad that you got that. Lazio left it late against Lecce on Friday, but they did rescue a point through a late Sergio Milinkovic-Savic header. They had the chance to leapfrog Juventus into second temporarily, but they will stay third this weekend and they'll actually keep hold of a top 4 spot, whatever happens in the weekend's results so far.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.